Dare to dream another dream while others sleep tonight. Dare to wish upon a star when all the clouds are out of sight. Never wait for yesterday to fill you with regret. Trust yourself, you'll find a way when the evening sun has set. Dare to dream another dream when other dreams have flown. Dare to listen to your heart telling you you're not alone. When you awake and find your day so beautiful and new, bless your lucky stars and say, dreams really do come true, 'cause someone cares for you. Well, hello, and welcome to the Lyrical Dogtor. I hope you enjoyed the lyric Dare to Dream. Barry is still on his summer holidays exploring his Mexican roots in the city of Chihuahua. The good news is we have Barry's cousin, the flower of Scotland, Edward McTerrier, affectionately known as Teddy. Teddy is a cross between a Westie and a Scottish Terrier. He's more accustomed to weathering the cold and rain of the Highland glens instead of discussing the art and craft of lyric writing in the comfort of a centrally heated living room in Reading. Teddy McTerrier is descended from a line of Scottish dog nobility. His most famous ancestor was once the boyhood companion of future Charles I while growing up in Scotland. In fact, young Prince had bestowed onto his furry friend the honorary title of Sir Reginald McTerrier for providing emotional counsel during these early years. We have been lucky to discover this never-before-seen portrait by the famous artist Van Dyck that once hung in the childhood bedroom of the young Charles in Holyrood Palace. Unfortunately, due to the lack of necessary vaccinations in 17th century England, Sir Reginald was not allowed to join Charles when his father took up the English throne upon the death of Queen Elizabeth I. From private letters intercepted by his nemesis Oliver Cromwell, it seems King Charles was embittered, having his royal name linked to a demure spaniel, and much of his character was embodied in the heart and soul of his feisty brother, Reggie. Did this childhood loss lay the seeds of his tyrannical reign, leading to the English Civil War? We will never know. Another famous ancestor was the wily rascal McTerrier the Terrible, the nickname given by his English adversaries at the Battle of Culloden in 1746. His last stand defence enabled Bonnie Prince Charlie to flee and avoid capture by King George's vengeful army. For his posthumous bravery, his family name was given the honorary title of Clan McTerrier. The legacy of the McTerriers now rests on the furry paws of Teddy. His people may not have conquered the English army, but he has definitely conquered our hearts. Anyway, back to Dare to Dream. The title of this song was given to me by Kimberley, my wife and comedic foil. There is a common theme running throughout my lyrics: optimism, hope, dreams, stars, and moon. All the fluffy stuff that won't get me cancelled for now. I use the ABAC song structure, widely popular in the 1920s and 30s, filled to the brim with simple rhymes, one-syllable words, soft in sound, gentle in nature, mirroring the ethereal message and vocal performance. Unlike the majority of my songs, this lyric was written over a weekend instead of the usual 3 to 6 months of toil and anguish I undergo to produce a lyric. Sometimes I don't have to walk over hot coals to get lucky. For Dare to Dream, I took inspiration from the timeless classic Over the Rainbow, written by the team of Harold Arlen and Yip Harburg for the film The Wizard of Oz, and famously sung by Judy Garland and her co-star Toto. You could say that Teddy is my Toto, which makes me Judy. I had no pretension that my limited abilities could ever write a comparable lyric to Rainbow, but it's good practice to reach for the stars. I took the bold step to send this lyric to one of my favourite radio presenters, Miss Beverley Humphreys, who has a show on BBC Radio Wales. Dare to Dream was premiered to Beverley's national and international audience on a Sunday evening, cushioned between Michael Bublé and Frank Sinatra. Miss Humphreys read out my humble words as beautifully as anyone could. And I'm sure you'll agree when you listen to this excellent.
Dare to dream another dream while others sleep tonight. Dare to wish upon a star when the clouds are out of sight. Never wait for yesterday to fill you with regret. Trust yourself. You'll find a way when the evening sun has set. Dare to dream another dream when other dreams have flown. Dare to listen to your heart telling you you're not alone. When you wake and find a day so beautiful and new, maybe then you'll realize your dreams really do come true.
Years later, and wondering why my music career hadn't taken off, I searched for lyrics on my phone that deserved music. Dare to Dream was, like Barry and Teddy, a rescue dog waiting to find a good home. I duly emailed this lyric to Emrys Baird. Emrys is the most talented musician I have ever seen, and it's unbelievable why he still hasn't become a household name. Whether performing at Glastonbury or an intimate venue like Ronnie Scott's, he can whip any crowd into a frenzy. I first met Emrys at our friend Ram Thappar's Nepalese restaurant, The Greedy Buddha, which was just below my surgery on Wandsworth Bridge Road. Eventually, my persistence paid off, and he was turning my lyrical water into magical wine. Knowing how much the great American songbook and bossa nova meant to me, Emrys knocked out catchy and timeless numbers. I woke up the next morning to find an email response from Emrys with a finished song. He probably wrote it in half an hour. This is it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dare to dream another dream while others sleep tonight. Dare to wish upon a star where clouds are out of sight. Never wait for yesterday to fill you with regret. Trust yourself, you'll find a way when the evening sun has set. Dare to dream another dream when other dreams have flown. Dare to listen to your heart saying you're not alone. When you wake and find a day so beautiful and new, maybe then you'll realize your dreams really do come true. Dare to dream another dream where other dreams have flown. Dare to listen to your heart saying you're not alone. When you wake, find a day so beautiful and new, maybe then you'll realize your dreams really do come true.
The vocals, we needed a female singer. After auditioning a multitude of voices on the Creator Hub, Fiverr.com, my patience finally paid off. Pauline Mykel is a young singer from the Philippines. She has the most beguiling voice, breathing life and precision into every word. A dream for any lyricist and the nicest person to work with. One day she will be discovered by a major label. Well, that's the end of our first podcast. Next time, we will discuss my soon-to-be festive classic, Snow, with Barry, who would have returned from his holiday. Ah, who is this? It's Barry. He's come back from visiting his family in Chihuahua. This is not cultural appropriation. Barry is a half Jack Russell Chihuahua, so he's allowed to wear this, and he can wear whatever he wants. What's that? No, I can't ask these nice people to like and subscribe to our channel just because some 49-year-old songwriting dentist hasn't given up on his dream to co-host a unique podcast with his best friends, a sombrero-wearing Battersea veteran and a Celtic king. But it would be lovely if they did. And now it's left for us to say goodnight from Teddy, Barry, and the Lyrical Dogtor.